In recent years, the world has witnessed a series of extraordinary events that challenge conventional understanding of politics, technology, and spirituality. Among these events, the rise of Donald Trump to the presidency of the United States, the increasingly influential role of Elon Musk on the global stage, and the mysterious Marian Prophecies, which many believe contain prophetic messages about the future of humanity, stand out. But what if all these pieces were connected? What if the Marian Prophecies were, in fact, pointing to a future where Trump and Musk play crucial roles in redefining humanity's destiny? This text explores this intriguing possibility, weaving together spirituality, politics, and technology into a narrative that promises to challenge your beliefs and expand your worldview. The Marian Prophecies, attributed to apparitions of the Virgin Mary in places like Fatima, Medjugorje, and others, have been a subject of fascination and debate for decades. These messages, often shrouded in symbolism and mystery, speak of times of great turmoil, drastic political changes, and the emergence of controversial leaders who would shape the course of history. Some interpret these prophecies as warnings about catastrophic events, while others see them as a call for spiritual and moral renewal of humanity. Regardless of interpretation, one thing is clear. The Marian Prophecies suggest that we are living in a transitional period where the choices we make today will have profound consequences for the future. In this context, the figure of Donald Trump emerges as one of the most polarizing and impactful leaders in recent history. After his victory in the US presidential election and his return to power, Trump has solidified himself as an undeniable political force, challenging traditional structures of global power. His supporters see him as a visionary leader, willing to put his nation's interests first, while his critics accuse him of fueling divisions and undermining democratic institutions. However, regardless of political stance, it is undeniable that Trump represents a break from the status quo, something that strongly resonates with the Marian Prophecies that speak of times of great change and the rise of disruptive figures. But Trump is not alone on this journey. By his side is Elon Musk, the billionaire visionary behind companies like Tesla, SpaceX, and Neuralink. Musk, in addition to being a close ally of Trump, has also taken an active role in government, using his expertise in technology and innovation to drive policies aimed at transforming not just the United States, but the entire world. His ambitious projects, ranging from colonizing Mars to integrating artificial intelligence into our daily lives, have the potential to redefine what it means to be human. To many, Musk is a genius ahead of his time. To others, a controversial figure whose ambitions may have unpredictable consequences. Either way, his influence is undeniable, and his role in the Trump administration suggests a unique convergence of politics and technology. This is where the Marian Prophecies come into play. Some scholars and theorists suggest that the messages attributed to the Virgin Mary may be indirectly referring to figures like Trump and Musk. The prophecies speak of leaders who will emerge in times of crisis, bringing radical changes and challenging existing structures. Trump, with his disruptive rhetoric and controversial policies, certainly fits this description. Musk, on the other hand, represents the face of technological innovation, something the Marian Prophecies also mention when speaking of advancements that will bring both benefits and risks to humanity. Together, Trump and Musk form a powerful duo whose actions may align with prophecies long discussed in spiritual and religious circles. But what does this mean for the future of humanity? The Marian Prophecies suggest that we are on the brink of a great transformation, a decisive moment where the choices we make will determine the course of the coming centuries. If Trump and Musk are in fact fulfilling a prophetic role, then their actions could be seen as part of a larger plan, destined to prepare humanity for the challenges ahead. On one hand, Trump's leadership may be paving the way for a new global order where nations reaffirm their sovereignty and traditional values are revitalized. On the other, Musk's innovations may be preparing us for a future where technology and space exploration become fundamental pillars of society. However, there are also risks involved. The Marian Prophecies warn of the dangers of unchecked ambition and the misuse of technology. Musk, despite his innovative contributions, is also criticized for his controversial projects, such as integrating neural chips into humans and colonizing other planets. These initiatives, though visionary, raise ethical and moral questions that cannot be ignored. Similarly, Trump's leadership, while celebrated by many, is also seen as a factor of division and instability. If the Marian prophecies are correct, then the future awaiting us will be marked by a constant tension between progress and responsibility, innovation and tradition. So where does this leave us? The answer may lie in the very nature of the Marian prophecies, which emphasize the importance of faith, hope, and unity in times of uncertainty. Regardless of whether Trump and Musk are fulfilling a prophetic role, the fact is that their actions have the power to influence the destiny of billions of people. It is up to us as a society to reflect on what we want for the future and how we can contribute to a more just, balanced, and sustainable world. The Marian prophecies are not just a warning, but also a call to action, an invitation for each of us to play our part in building a better future. To deepen this analysis, it is important to consider the historical and cultural context in which these prophecies emerged. The Marian apparitions, such as those in Fatima in 1917, occurred during a period of great global upheaval, marked by World War I and the Russian Revolution. The messages conveyed at that time spoke of a future where humanity would face unprecedented challenges, but also have the opportunity to redeem itself and find a path to peace. Today, more than a century later, it seems we are living in an equally crucial moment where the choices we make may determine the fate of future generations. In this sense, Trump's leadership and Musk's innovations can be seen as reflections of the tensions and opportunities of our era. Trump, with his direct and often controversial approach, represents a reaction to the uncertainties and dissatisfactions many feel toward the traditional political system. His America First rhetoric resonates with those who desire a radical change in the status quo, while his economic and security policies reflect an attempt to reassert U.S. power in an increasingly multipolar world. On the other hand, Elon Musk embodies the spirit of innovation and exploration that defines the 21st century. His companies are at the forefront of technologies that have the potential to radically transform how we live, work, and relate to the world around us. Tesla is leading the electric vehicle revolution, SpaceX is paving the way for Mars colonization, and Neuralink is exploring the frontiers of brain-machine interfaces. These projects not only challenge the limits of science and technology, but also raise profound questions about what it means to be human in a world increasingly dominated by artificial intelligence and automation. Yet, as the Marian prophecies remind us, technological and political progress is not without risks. History is full of examples of leaders and innovations that, while promising a better future, ended up bringing unforeseen and often disastrous consequences. The rise of authoritarian regimes, the use of technology for destructive purposes, and the unchecked exploitation of natural resources are just a few examples of how human ambition can lead to catastrophic outcomes. In this sense, the Marian prophecies serve as a reminder that power, whether political or technological, must be exercised with wisdom and responsibility. As we look to the future, it is essential to consider not only the potential benefits of the actions of leaders like Trump and Musk, but also the risks and challenges they may bring. Trump's leadership, though celebrated by many, has also generated divisions and instability, both in the United States and globally. Similarly, Musk's innovations, while promising to revolutionize society, also raise ethical and moral questions that cannot be ignored. How can we ensure that technological progress is used for the common good and not just for the benefit of a few? How can we promote unity and cooperation in an increasingly divided world? These are difficult but essential questions for our time. The Marian prophecies, with their emphasis on faith, hope, and unity, offer a valuable perspective on how we can face these challenges. They remind us that, although the future may seem uncertain, we have the power to shape it through our choices and actions. If Trump and Musk are in fact fulfilling a prophetic role, then it is up to us as a society to ensure that their actions are guided by ethical and moral principles that promote the well-being of all. In conclusion, the intersection of the Marian Prophecies, Donald Trump's leadership, and Elon Musk's innovations offers a fascinating and complex narrative about the future of humanity. If these pieces are truly connected, then we are living in a unique moment in history, where politics, technology, and spirituality intertwine in unpredictable ways. What is clear, however, is that the future is not set in stone. It will be shaped by the choices we make today, both as individuals and as a society. And in this sense, we all have a role to play in defining what is to come. What will you choose to do? Thank you for watching this video. Leave your like and subscribe to the Living Hope channel on YouTube. Activate notifications by clicking on the bell to receive other publications.